Hello, welcome here. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Today I'm going to share my skincare favorites. I'm just going to put a couple of big disclaimers here. I am not an esthetician. I did not go to aesthetic school. I'm not a skincare expert. I'm just going to be sharing with you what's worked for me and what I enjoy for my skin. And my skin is very, very dry. When I lived in Orlando, it was more normal to dry, and since I moved to Chicago, it just became so dry. So I have a lot of products for very dry and dehydrated skin. So if you're more combination to oily, you might not like these products. I wouldn't take this video as like a product recommendation. Do some research on what you think might be better for you, but I'm just going to be sharing what has worked really well for me and what I'm really enjoying. So I'm just going to kind of go in order for how I do my skincare. Also, another big disclaimer is I am the definition of extra when it comes to my skin. I have very sensitive skin. I have like maybe 15 products here to talk about. It's fine. I don't have a problem. But I'm going to start with cleanser. I have this cleanser here by Burt's Bees. It's the one for sensitive skin, and it's accepted by the National Eczema Association. I really enjoy it. It doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped or dry. It has that really nice moisturizing feel. It's not super foaming. It more just removes what needs to be removed. I always take off my makeup in a separate step. I have these little microfiber towelettes that are reusable makeup wipes, and I just rinse them with water, and then I take off my makeup, and then I cleanse with this. My second step is toner. This toner here is a witch hazel toner with lavender in it. They have a couple of different scents in this brand. It's really nice. It's alcohol free, so it's not stripping. It really helps the moisturization of my skin. I know that toner is kind of debated whether or not you need it. I find a big difference in my skin's texture when I have it versus when I don't, so I really enjoy this one. My next step is eye cream, and I have two different eye creams here. I have these two eye creams here. I have two, again, because I'm extra. This one has a very light, thin texture, but it's hydrating. So I use this one in the morning, especially if I know that I'm going to be wearing makeup, but in the daytime, I like that thinner feeling on my face and around my eyes. I don't like super thick, rich formulas during the daytime, except my moisturizer. But we'll get into that. And then the avocado eye treatment for the eye area, I use this one at night because it is so thick and so rich. This one you have kind of like you have to use like a technique that they taught us. You have to warm up the product and kind of break it up because it's so creamy. You'd just be pulling and rubbing and tugging at the eyes. So you kind of make it water and then you apply it and pat it in. It's really beautiful. I've noticed such a big difference in my under eyes. They were like crepey and dry. It was ridiculous, but this has really helped them to look more hydrated, more smooth. I really enjoy it. My next step is serum. I have three here. These three here are definitely really helping the texture of my skin. This one I just got last night, so it's not a super fair review, but it's very nice. I was very surprised. My skin felt really plump and very soft. At night I had been mixing these two, but last night I mixed these two together. This one is a vitamin C serum, and vitamin C is really good for evening pigmentation, and I get a lot of like hormonal and digestive acne around my mouth and down this kind of line, and they leave very dark marks because I'm so fair, and this really helps to lighten them and cause them to go away gradually. These two are more hydrating serums. I really like the texture of this one under makeup because it's very thin, but it helps my skin to retain the moisture throughout the day. Really like these. My next step is moisturizer. I have these two here. These are in the Burt's Bees Intense Hydration line. These really save me during the winter. I have a different moisturizer I'll show you guys in a second that is really nice for the summertime when I don't need as much hydration. but I've really been loving these. This one's the day and this one's the night. It's literally almost empty. But I find that it's very rich. It's very moisturizing. My skin really enjoys it. I noticed before I was using these products, I would have a lot of dry patches and a lot of flakiness, and this really helps to calm everything down, bring that hydration back. Really enjoy these. This is the other moisturizer I really enjoy. It doesn't have SPF, so I can use it day or night. I have also another Burt's Bees night cream that's a little bit thinner that I'll use at nighttime, but I really enjoy this because it's very hydrating, but it's very thin. It's that really nice texture for the summertime. It's not specifically for dry skin. I think any skin type could use this, but I really enjoy this for the summer when it's warmer. I know I'm going to be sweating. I want something that's thinner, definitely thinner than the Burt's Bees one because that one's very rich. This one is really good for that time of year. The next product I'm going to talk about is a face oil. Here it's the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Oil. I love this. I use this in place of a nighttime moisturizer most nights because it's so moisturizing. I also find that it's helped with like the fine lines on my forehead and on the rest of my face. Oh, this is beautiful. I cannot say enough good things about this product. It smells amazing. It has essential oils in it. It kind of has that aromatherapy aspect to it. Really love this. And it layers nice under moisturizers. So when it's that like dead of winter and it's like minus 10 degrees outside, I'll do the oil and then my moisturizer on top, and that really helps save my skin. Next for the face is an SPF. I use this one here during the daytime if I'm not going to be wearing my tinted moisturizer that has SPF in it. This has 50 SPF, UVA, UVB. It's anti-pollution. It's a really beautiful product. I have not tried a separate SPF for the face, like outside of a moisturizer that is as thin, as comfortable as this feels. I find that it doesn't interfere with my makeup. Like if I'm going to use foundation that doesn't have SPF in it and I need to put this on underneath, I'm going outside, it doesn't mess with my makeup. It's a really beautiful product. I find though that it does have a little bit of an oiliness to it. I don't mind it because I'm very dry. I find that it's a bit hydrating, but if you had oily skin, you might not enjoy this one as much, but really love this product. For the neck, I have this guy here. This is the Clarins neck cream, the extra firming neck cream. I really enjoy this. I should put a disclaimer that before this lockdown happened, I was working for Clarins, so that's why I have so many Clarins products. They're a very nice high-end brand, and I was gifted a lot of these things. I did buy the SPF out of my own money because I liked it so much, but everything else that I have from them I got from working for them. But they're really beautiful products and I do enjoy them. This is their newest version, but I put it here on my neck. It's very hydrating and I was already starting to notice kind of this wrinkle in my neck getting worse, and I've been using this for a couple of months now and I feel like it's made a big difference. I feel like my neck is a lot smoother because of it. I do react to some Clarins products, so I would be careful. I can't use everything that they sell, but the products that I do have and that I can use, I absolutely love. Next, I have a spot treatment from Clarins. This one here is for acne spots that are fresh, that aren't healing. I'll put this on active breakouts as I sleep overnight, and it really helps them to calm down. Out of all of the acne products I've tried, this one's definitely the best. If you overuse it, it's going to dry out your skin and kind of leave it a little flaky, but if you use it right, it's really wonderful. I had a client who was really breaking out on her cheeks and she got this and it cleared up within a couple of weeks. Really nice product, and it's only $19. It has a little bit of salicylic acid in it, but other than that, it's very beautiful. For exfoliator, I have this Clarins one, the Fresh Scrub. It's one of their new exfoliators, but I really enjoy this one. It's not too intense, but it's also not intense enough, if that makes sense. Some exfoliators can be too intense, and some exfoliators can be not intense enough. I find that this one is right there in the middle. It's very hydrating for me. It doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped. Having dry skin, I can use it more often and it not irritate my skin. Really enjoy this one. For masks, I have these two here. They're both Kiehl's. Pretty much all the masks that I have from Kiehl's I really love, and I have several. This one's an avocado mask. It's very nourishing, very hydrating. And then this one is a clay mask for, I'll put this like around my nose, around my mouth, and my chin where I get like blackheads and more of that acne. I don't like to put this all over my face because it is very drying. When I use this, I want to make sure that I put a lot of hydration back onto my skin. But I do really like it because I find that it does help my skin to clear up and it kind of brings out those toxins. Okay, I know that was a lot of products, a lot of information. Like I said, I'm very extra in my skincare. I try to be very careful with what I put on my skin. I have very sensitive, very fair Scandinavian skin, so it's kind of a lot to work with, but I do really enjoy all of the products that I shared. I would say I'm not one to really say that these are like my holy grail, like all-time favorites. I would say that all of these are pretty high up there, considering that I've repurchased a few of them. But I would definitely say these are my current favorites and what's working for me right now. If you have any questions about any of the products I mentioned, I'll try to make sure that I have everything listed down below so that you can see everything. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this informs your skincare journey. If you have more questions about skincare, I'd love to try to help you. I think there's some really good resources. I've been recently watching this other YouTuber. His name is Hiram. He's very knowledgeable about skincare and puts out a lot of really good information. So I'll try to also link his YouTube channel down below. I think he's more knowledgeable than I am. So if you have any more like specific questions about ingredients and specific products, I think he might be a little bit more informed than I am. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you soon.